Hello, this is Steve Manis. Welcome back to ChicagoREOinvesting.com. The last time we spoke, we were talking about the strong rental market in the Chicago area. And this continues, of course. The same houses that will rent for $700 or $800 in other markets are renting in Chicago for $1,100 and $1,200 and $1,300. What we're doing on our end is negotiating with the bank and securing them one by one at a very good price. We then turn around and offer them to you, the investor buyer, the landlord, at an excellent price. One by one, these properties come into our pipeline, and for those of us who are already doing business, you know that we are doing this over and over again. Now, today we're talking more about the financing end of things. As investors, we know that it can get a little dicey when we're dealing with the residential mortgage market. Fannie Mae has very recently eased things up for us so that we can put more properties into our portfolio, but I want to offer another avenue, and one that really can serve us all very well in the long run. Instead of looking at residential mortgages, let's look at the commercial end. This opens up a whole new world to us. Many savvy investors are finding this out now. A friend of mine in particular is looking to local small banks, which many of us know about already, but on the commercial end, and cultivating a relationship with a loan officer, a vice president, a bank president, depending on the size of the bank, of course. And it may not happen with the first one we walk into. Start there, go on to the next one beyond that, and a third or a fourth if that's needed. We will find someone who wants to help us grow our business, and they grow with us. They make money as we make money. These are gems waiting for us to uncover, and believe me, they're there. These small banks are now financing 80% of the types of properties that we buy. Single-family homes, duplexes, 3 and 4plexes. If we pursue them, we will find that we can make that transition much more easily. We know that it's not all that challenging to get the money up front. Whether it's private money, if we have cultivated that, hard money, though more dicey, is still available. It can be our corporate credit. We can get our rehab taken care of. But if at the same time we pursue our long-term financing and get that put into place, because let's remember, the properties themselves are qualifying for the commercial loans. It's not just us. We're there, but it's the properties and the level of profit that they offer that is going to enable us to put them into our portfolio, because the bank sees this. And at Chicago REO Investing, we are bringing to you those very properties that are prime candidates for being financed long-term by commercial banks, small, neighborhood, regional, commercial banks. Come to us, come to our website if you haven't already, ChicagoREOinvesting.com. If you put in your name and email address, we'll get you the information, and more importantly, we will continue to show you the properties, one or two at a time, so that you can bring them into your portfolio, pursue this type of financing, and make it much more profitable, because this is a great time, as we know, to bring properties into our portfolio. We'll talk again. Thanks again for coming. ChicagoREOinvesting.com. This is Steve Manis. We will see you again.